Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after a long hiatus, I am back and I'm going to do a gameplay review video of the game City Transport Simulator Tram. Yeah, that's a name. I'm going to take you to carrier mode at first. This is carrier mode. If you start, you will have none of these. These are all lines. All lines. I created these lines. I have been playing this game for a while. I enjoyed myself. Completely honest. At the right of the screen, you can see some figures. You can see a tram blue pictogram, and you see 5066. It means I got 50 trams of the max 66. That is something that can change, actually, with experience points. Then you see 7 slash... let me see... Oh yeah, 3600 points. And you can see overall happiness, you see experience, you see coverage. All those are quite well. I want to cover a little bit more, but it's more or less about gameplay now, so I will not bother with a lot of technical mumbo jumbo. You will have to pay for some content. I will mark the DLC area right here, so you can see what I bought. It isn't a problem for me, but just remember that you have to buy some DLCs if you want the full experience. I actually have I actually have a lot of Stadregio trams, and I only have one. I only have R2 2B, but I don't have any other to show you. That's something that will be re-missed. That was something that maybe in a part 2 I will just give you gameplay video of the rest of the fleet. We will start with the modern one, and I will talk you through everything, what I like, what I dislike. Let's just start when it's already light. We will have 3 minutes so I can show you some things. Okay, fairly well. First, release the doors, of course. That's something that's very important if you want people to come and sit. Cockpit. First of all, I want to show you the cockpit from this point of view. It is beautiful. It is great. It is very, very well interactive. I only use my controller, but almost all the buttons are usable. You will have a window wiper, but that's something that you're not probably going to use it, because there's no dynamic weather so far. So it's only clear skies. I mean, I hope that they're going to change that, but no. You don't have to use it. Well, the tram itself, you will see this quite a lot, but it isn't game breaking. Graphics of the tram, beautiful. It's beautiful on the outside, beautiful from the inside. It's nice. Only thing that I dislike from the inside is that it looks like you have a very old TV. I don't know if you remember the old TVs, but they give some snow. There's some snow in this part. This cannot be opened. Behavior of the behavior of the NPCs are quite underwhelming. You, sir, ma'am, only got 2 fingers. So you are not here for the graphics of the NPCs, but the graphics of the buildings look quite nice, especially when you are in a tram. Interactive enough. Well, I will take my seat. You see that we got some dead pixels here. Dead pixels here. Something that seems to be a problem with a lot of games simulators is that they are not able to make the cameras for looking behind you, or just the cameras for the CCTV footage. Well, they can't make it without any problems. There's always something. It's very slow, or there's a lot of dead pixels, but that's the problem. I will start driving right now. You have your interface. I only try to use the interface when I'm not sure. I always use the cockpit, the cabin.
Nächster Halt Toriyama Allee.
Now, you see this is a warning sign. This is actually a maximum speed limit sign. What you see in front of you are the lights, the traffic lights. You have to use the traffic light in the middle, and it have to go from horizontal to vertical. And of course you are in traffic, you're taking part of the traffic, you have to use your blinkers, keep the maximum speed. The first problem I had with this game is try to be punctual when the traffic lights are basically too long, or taking too long to go from horizontal to vertical. Like, it's actually very easy. It goes from tip to tip and you can drive. So green doesn't mean anything for me, red doesn't mean anything for me. But you have to wait for quite a while. At most intersections, the only speed limit you have is 20. Most. Out of the intersections, the default speed is 50. It will give you an end of maximum speed or minimum speed. Every intersection where there are cross tracks are 20 kilometers max. The sign that you see there means end of the restrictions. So after my last part of the tram leave that area, I can go 50. Warning sign again. You will just... Something that I think interesting for the console is that you use your thumbstick, just like you use this thing. They are very, very strict If this is red, don't drive. Don't drive. You see he's green. And now you can close the doors. Yep. And now nobody can come in. And you can go. Again, 30. I have to look at that one. It gave us some time to look at the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tram. I love the color yellow. I will drive. People have to go places.
Nächster Halt Davidsweg.
Oh yeah.
Übergang zur Linie 3.
Keep in mind it is a German game. German creators. So everything will be in German. This is quite international. But you got trams where the whole cabin isn't so modern, where every word is in German. For me it isn't a problem, but for English speakers they will have a hard time at first. Well, W means that we're going to get a cross line, that the cross tracks. My first problem is that the traffic lights doesn't make any sense. It's at a lot of points. Green for me should be green for him too, but it isn't. And sometimes you wait 3-4 minutes. You just have to slow down a little bit. And we come to a stop. A perfect stop. You see the experience combo. If you do everything right in a streak, you will get more experience. That's something that's important. Well, I want to show you something. It's a small detail, but I like it. It's the lights that you see on the door. If you can click it, if you can walk in it, it's green. But if I close it, the lights are out. So that's a small detail that I like. Again, end of restrictions. Default is 50.
Nächster Halt unterer Ring.
Just try to keep the speed limit. You see a lot of dead pixels also in the mirror, but it is something that you can get a little bit annoyed by, but it isn't something that's game breaking. Game breaking oh shit. Excuse me. Game breaking problems that I found game breaking is when you got a lot of lines that use one stop. It's going to get a traffic jam from here to I don't know, Tokyo. So you have to keep in mind that I have some experience in making these lines, and I have been perfecting it, so there isn't so much traffic jams of trams. Okay, we can drive. This one is quite modern. This tram, it would be used in intercity usage. Some cities do intercity tramming.
Nächster Halt Konstanzgasse.
She just told me the next stop. Here you can see the next stop. You got really some beautiful places. This is... I think that they built the church quite well. Woo-hoo. This one is nice. There are a lot of side marks, or how do you say it? Yeah. There's a lot of city marks that you think, wow, that is what they built quite amazingly. Well, the yellow thing that you see for you is, of course, where you have to stop. I am a little bit of a casual gamer. If you want to make it more hard for yourself, you can use manual switching to left or right. If you are in an intersection with tracks, a normal tram have to do that manually from here, but it is now automatic. It's just because I'm casual gaming. I could do it. I think I'm going to do it after a while. I'm so used to playing casual that I want more realistic driving. You see, the cars are not underwhelming at all. I think they're quite nice. The intersections are quite nice. They don't make a lot of sense sometimes, but they are nice. Yeah. I was hoping that I could drive. If you look at the part of the screen now, and that is...
Nächster Halt Hauptbahnhof West.
That is the time that I am too late. Plus means too late. Of course, minus means too early. And I'm too late. Oei, 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 oei. Dit is de Houtbaanhof. Houtbaan is like a main station. So this is the main station, central station of the city. I cannot be... there are some things that are very annoying. If I have to be very strict, sometimes at some points the pedestrians will walk against your tram and you'll get a penalty for that. It doesn't seem to happen a lot, but it does happen. I am now getting experience, you can see that. You walk so slowly, I got a timetable to keep and you're not even taking this tram. What a B. The interaction with the cars are minimal. So
Nächster Halt Ringensteinstraße.
I would like some streets to be more like a regular streets without a special tram lane, so that you have to navigate between the traffic. But it's okay. I mean, I like this too. If you think that I'm too harsh about the waiting, this is not Finn. This is not Finn. I had points where I had to wait 4 minutes. That's a long time. If you try to be punctual. Well, I am... I have the feeling that there is a lot of potential in the game. Something that I do want to show you are the DLC options. I'm thinking about doing that in a different video. I just want to make this a casual gaming experience. This one is quite easy to drive, to be completely honest. The old ones are very hard to drive. There is one that isn't very hard, but it is just more work. Like, I shouldn't be say it's too hard or something. It's really doable. There we go again.
Nächster Halt oberer Ring.
Um, $30. Which one is that? Is it mine? I am 1. That is 2. Okay. This is very relaxing. You got 2 brands in the game. One is German Post. Yeah. DHL German. How would you say it? I don't know. And one is MediaMarkt. And MediaMarkt is a huge, well, shop. Yeah, it is a huge place where you can get a lot of electronics. It's an electronic
Nächster
store,
Halt Humboldtplatz.
but one that is in a lot of European cities. I'm not punctual at all, but I tried to do it. I think first before the updates, I was too early at every point, and now I am a little bit too late at every point. So they are busy with this. Oh yeah, sure. I think they are busy with bettering the game, and it shows. Nothing game breaking. First it can be a little bit frustrating to have traffic jams with a lot of trams, but you will get around that very soon. Very soon. For graphics, I would give it a solid 8. For gameplay, I would say gameplay is quite good actually. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Just the whole driving part and the whole usage of the thumbstick. It's very refreshing. NPC, traffic, all those things, I would still give a 6. 6. Nothing very game breaking.
Nächster Halt Krankenhaus Nord.
Krankenhaus Nord is Hospital Nord. So we are going to this is the hospital part north. The hospital is actually there, so very, very well. Something that I also will give a little bit point reduction is that there is no dynamic weather. So the whole game will get like a 7, 7.5. And that's not something that's bad, because things can be changed now. Things can be updated. and I'm quite sure that they will update it.
Nächster Halt Heleneweberstraße.
Ah, this is the street where you can go the fastest of the whole game, and that is 60 miles. No, kilometers, not miles. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm still switching between games with kilometers and things with miles. Games with miles. So 60 miles would be quite fast for a tram. Kilometers is makes a lot more sense. I think they also did a very great job of the lighting, and AI cars are beautiful.
Nächster Halt Friedrichschneiderstraße. Fahrtende.
Ah,
Bitte aussteigen.
this is the end stop. So we I'm driving way too fast. We will I didn't even I didn't thought that I would brake so sharply. Oh yeah. Well, this is the last stop. I don't know, a lot of trams do this when they are in a very urbanized area. Maybe it's like some crazy person coming out of the bushes. And here I can go 50 for... That doesn't make any sense at all. That's way too hard. Way too fast. I mean. Here I have to look. So you have only seen one type of tram. There are a lot of other trams. If you want to see more trams just like it, I will make a follow-up. Just a short video with all the trams that you can play. We are at the end of the line. So I will end the video. Yeah. Quite. Well, that was nice. I did, before I end the video, I did a whole, well, part from if that is north to south. And I will be watching the comments if you want another video. Like and subscribe. I'm sorry for the long hiatus, but I'm back.